I truly, truly believe her heart was in the right place. It was just not received well. Somewhat similar to Gal Gadot when she did the Imagine video with all her celebrity friends. And Demi Lovato has established, like, she doesn't shy away from her beliefs. She is an advocate and an ally on social media and always has been. And Demi Lovato posted on social media after the events that happened in D.C. and at the Capitol, after the Capitol siege. She retweeted something about Black Lives Matter. And what the tweet said was, so we all just going to act like it's okay that white folks are storming the Capitol with no police response, but when we protesting to save our damn lives, the police beat the S out of us. Come on, y'all. So she retweets that. And she says, my heart is broken. It makes me too sad to believe how naive I was to think this couldn't possibly happen. And yet it did. Here we are. For everyone in my comments saying, where's D7? And she's referring to her next album.
Oh, no.
Or wanting me to sing instead of speaking up about what needs to change in this country. This is why I post as much as I do. This is why I care. I'm in the studio working on something special after today's assault on democracy. So people were like, she had her message and she sent it, but then she said she's in studio working on something about what transpired. And the response was as follows. No, girl, please. You can speak out whatever you want. We appreciate you using your platform, but we don't need no songs about it. I'm a huge Demi fan, and I get it, but this is not the move. Support something important instead of making songs. It doesn't help those affected, just her pockets, to be honest. Demi, please know this isn't the way to raise awareness. Creating another song won't help. You can bring awareness, but don't use this as an opportunity to prompt your own music. Donate, spread awareness. And it goes on. And the memes. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. Some of the memes were pretty stellar.
Ma, what do you think about that?
I'm kind of torn on that. I mean, I understand where the people are coming from, but at the same time, like, she's an artist. That's what she does. She makes music. So, like, if she is going to make music anyway, why not use her platform for good to make a song to bring awareness to a situation? I mean, I'm not really mad at that.
Would you have a problem with it, Mo, if she specifically puts this music out, but she profits from it and the profits don't go to, like, Black Lives Matter or a cause close?
I honestly, I wouldn't be mad personally, because I just don't feel like you should, or you can tell people what to do with their money. You just can't. But I do think if she is going to do it, then you certainly should use your money the same way you're using your platform. If you're going to use your platform to help the cause, then use your money to help the cause as well. But we got to give her an opportunity to do that before we just bash her for saying that she's in the studio.
But so she retweeted somebody else. Mm-hmm. It's like the first two sentences were fine and should have just ended there. But when you add a promotion into you making a statement about a tragedy, like a national tragedy, mm-hmm. it does look bad.
Here's, you know what, I'm very conflicted about this whole thing. Let's take a sidebar here for just 1 second, because I think I don't consider us artists. I think that when you're sharing your feelings about, your authentic feelings about what's going on in the world, you have to do it, and I think I've learned this lesson the last couple of years. You have to do it knowing that you don't have to defend your position. You just have to be authentic to yourself, and you'll drive yourself crazy if you try to get everybody to understand what you are trying to say or what a cause means to you, because some are just not going to get it. And at the end of the day, it shouldn't matter to you. She is, much like we are, in the popularity contest. I mean, she's in a popularity contest. But if she's going to put stuff out like that, if I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tweet my feelings, when people come at me and attack me, I have got to be better from time to time about not being defensive about that, and just realizing that these are my thoughts, these are my feelings. If you have something constructive to say to me, we can talk. But at the end of the day, these are still mine, and I don't feel, and I feel more creative, and I feel more, what's the word I'm looking for? It fulfills me to share my ideas, but I can't do that and expect my ideas to be accepted by everybody. It shouldn't matter to me, Kristen.
Just do it. There's no need to make an announcement about it. That was the problem. It's like you're taking attention away from what's going on by saying, hey, I'm doing this song about it. So I'm all about putting yourself out there, being authentic. If you speak through your music, as most musicians and artists do, absolutely. You didn't need to mention your album D7. You didn't need to mention you were in the studio doing something. Just do it.
Dobby?
So we're not artists, but if you can think of it from terms of like an influencer. So if an influencer retweeted, a person of color complaining diversity and all the things that are happening and how wrong it is, and you say, yes, it's wrong, it's difficult for black people in this country, it's awful, and a lot of you guys have been in my DMs asking about my skincare routine, and I have something special coming up for you in the next year. Like, would you not be like, that's in very poor taste, you're disgusting? And I feel like it's the same way with your creative promotion. At least it should be. It's in poor taste.
I think I've just gotten over, and I've realized now that it's exhaustive, and it's not even my place to try to defend my position. I tell you what my position is. If we don't agree and you want to have dialogue about it intellectually, great. I'm not trying to change your position. You can't even do that with people anymore. But if you're going to put yourself out there, you got to expect to be criticized for it, and you have to take that maturely and take the high road. No.
Yeah, because I feel like you're going to get criticized either way. Because if you come out and you talk about these issues and then you put out a song about being in love in a bed full of rose petals, nobody wants to hear that either right now. So, like KK said, just do it. Be authentic.
Yep.
This is The Bert Show.